Hi everybody. So this is Laura, and Laura is excited about sprouts. So tell everybody what your feelings are about sprouts and why all of a sudden you're so excited about them.
I am very excited about sprouts. So I think my sprouts journey, excuse me, began about 3 weeks ago or so, and I went a little crazy and I watched every single YouTube video you could find about sprouts and watched every interview and watched a few interviews with Doug Evans. And I just wanted to get back into health really and maybe eventually go back to being a raw vegan. And I thought sprouting, from the sounds of it, sounds extremely healthy and extremely good, and it's very nutritious for you, more so than the actual vegetable counterparts. So I began sprouting this week, I think, and I mean I tried it last week as well, just some broccoli sprouts, but I think the seeds were kind of out of date, maybe that they didn't really take too well. So I went on a shopping spree and I bought all these sprouts and some sprouting kits. And I think this week, I think it went fairly well. I think tonight I actually harvested my first clover sprouts, and they're down there. We might show it to you later on. And so I've got here some kale sprouts. The clover sprouts were here, which I harvested tonight. These are beets, which I think the kale is looking really well. Some greenery in there, it's growing. The beets are going rather slow, but it's getting there. And these are radishes. They're going pretty well. I think I might leave it for another day or so. They're looking really well. And down here, I have broccoli sprouts, which are pretty good as well. I think today's day 3 or 2, 3. And then I also am sprouting some lentils. Now, lentils I've actually, sprouted quite a few times over the years because we do tend to eat lentil and mung bean sprouts quite a lot in salads and soups. In here is some wheatgrass that I'm trying out without soil. I did see some greenery this morning, so I think it's going to turn out okay. But yeah, so that's so far what I'm doing.
Now here you see a regular mason jar in just a plastic tub, and it works fine. But you did buy this sprouting kit from
Yes.
Amazon that just makes things a little bit neater, and the link will be below to that. So tell us what you've noticed, like from all the research you're doing about sprouting, and like why haven't you gotten in it earlier, do you think?
I have no idea. I didn't really think much of it, if that makes sense. I mean, like I said, I know we sprout lots of lentils and mung beans, and that they're really good for you, nutritious, and it's part of a raw vegan diet, really. But I was pretty amazed when I first actually heard about broccoli sprouting and how nutritious it is and how healthy for, it has many effects on the whole entire body. And I think that's what got me really started into researching everything about every single sprout there is and really wanting to try it because all the sprouts in themselves have a lot of nutrition and benefits.
Now, I love to plant microgreens in soil. I do sunflower sprouts and pea sprouts, and even broccoli sprouts in soil for
Yep.
the microgreens. Uh, tell everybody what the difference is between sprouts and microgreens.
I guess my sprouts, even though you can sprout them in trays, are also done in jars and in water, really, so hydroponically. Whereas microgreens are done in soil and in trays. However, I did hear some people say that you can grow microgreens in jars as well, but they do tend to grow a little longer. And of course, with microgreens in trays with soil, they do tend to grow a little longer. Whereas, let's say lentil sprouts, you can have them in like 3 or 4 days. With microgreens, you leave, any seeds longer to grow.
Yeah, there are some different benefits between sprouting and microgreen, but they both have great, wonderful healing benefits. There are different ones depending, but another difference between the sprouts and the microgreens is the sprouts. Whenever you soak a seed, they start sprouting.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they'll grow little tails, but the longer they go, when they start getting green leaves, that's when they become
Microgreens.
microgreens. There are benefits to both of them.
Although
So
some people do say that microgreens are much more nutritious.
yeah, so they both have different types of benefits, but they also have the same benefits. And Some people say microgreens are better. Some people say sprouts are better.
Yeah,
But I think we should do both of them in our
definitely.
diets. We should definitely do both. And that's wonderful. And they're great to eat in salads. They're wonderful to juice and
Yeah.
put in blended smoothies. That's great.
Yeah.
And we make a lot of raw soup, so we can put them on top of that as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. So what's your exciting thing to try next with the sprouts?
I do want to try sprouting maybe flax seeds and chia seeds because I did hear people do that. But on the other hand, I might go a little crazy and buy some more sprouts on True Leaf Market, which is where I got my sprouts from, and Sproutman, which is another good site to get it from. They do have quite a variety of seeds and legumes and beans and stuff. So I might go crazy and try quite a few.
Hi guys, so it's day 4 of the sprouts and this is what they look like today. So these are kale sprouts. As you can see, they're growing pretty well now too on day 4. And these are clover sprouts. They're full and I will be harvesting these today actually. They're full. The whole jar is full. Look how beautiful it looks. Oopsie. These are beets and you can see starting now. Finally, it's going still a little slow. And these are radishes. I think these could maybe do with 1 extra day, but they're looking really well too, and they're all inside. And this is day 3 for the broccoli and the lentils. Lentils have also started sprouting. They look pretty good. And broccoli is doing pretty good too. I'm about to rinse these rather, but they're looking really well. Sprouting pretty good. So all in all, these are day 3s and these are day 4. We're counting day 1 when we put the seeds in the jar and we soak them overnight. So that's day 1. So yeah, these are looking pretty okay, good. These clover ones I'm going to harvest maybe for dinner. I will take a picture of the final product when I take it out of the jar. I might do a video when I take it out of the jar and rinse it, but we'll see. But I will definitely take a photo once it's out of the jar and ready to eat. But this is day 4 and I'll keep you guys updated with the rest of them as well. Thanks for watching.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show.